Well, hello all. I've just realized that I didn't set my camera up. Greetings, welcome, and good morning. Hello, Eli. Hello, Basilis. Hello, Cato. Greetings to all of you. How are you all doing? Well, I hope. I hope you're doing well. Grab this and modify a couple of things. Did I finish updating this information? Morning at 6 p.m. Eli, you know that I am, like, so far ahead of you. You know this. You're gonna get a good morning from me because it's morning for me. Jeez. Minecraft. Music. What are the names of these things that they're added? Woke up with some good old caffeine withdrawal headache fading. Headaches fading now though, as the perfect time for crafty strife. My God, I woke up. I don't know if anybody else ever experiences this sensation, but when my allergies are like at their absolute peak, the worst that they can possibly be, feels like somebody's taking a sandblaster to the back of my throat. And I woke up in the middle of the night last night feeling like that. So it was difficult. Properties. Oh, no wonder. Huh. Whoopsie. Well, gonna have to wait on that then. Twitch finally loaded up. Congratulations. Hello, Tev. Nasal drippage sucks. Like that. Like there are different I don't call my allergies in linear stages. It's like it's more like a sphere grid or like a pentagram. Well, it's like a pentagon, where it's like, oh, this can be high, this can be high, this can be high, this can be high, and this can be high. So like that's the way that my allergies work. The absolute worst of it is whenever that happens to the back of my throat, but swollen nasal passages so that I can't breathe. That's one of them. Another one is where, like, oh, there's no such thing as like your nose not dripping. That's another one. So the Dark Lord of allergens cursing you. I get it. It is indeed an experience. That usually doesn't happen to me too often. It's typically itchy as hell eyes for me. Man, for me, well, I mean, I live in a place where there are like 5 different biomes worth of allergens. And that is not pleasant. That is not pleasant. So, woke up with some good old caffeine withdrawal. Does that mean that like you're trying to scale back your caffeine, or that like you woke up and you had to drink your coffee or something? Is that how it works? Woo. I'm back in. And I can turn the volume up. These buzzy boys are going to take forever to freaking breed. My heartburn's been kicking up again, so I had to cut back on the coffee garbage I usually drink. Turns out the volume of said garbage was pretty high. A caffeine pill early yesterday wasn't enough to stave off the withdrawal headache. Wow. How many cups of coffee were you drinking in a day? There's a limit to how much Folgers and Maxwell House you should be putting in your stomach in a day. I'm just saying. Hello, Agent Zeta. How you doing? Probably 2 glasses of it or so. Are we talking about like 8-ounce glasses or 16-ounce glasses? Oh my god. Hello, Ratchet. Oh, there we go. I knew that you would at some point. 2 16-ounce glasses. Okay, so that's a pretty substantial amount. And if it's iced coffee, like if it's proper iced coffee, then it's cold brew, and cold brew has to be brewed at like double strength for you to taste it because it's cold. Hey, Tev. Oh, and Strife. Yeah, yeah, very funny. Very funny. Hello, Zeta. Zeta? What the fuck was this all about? Why did you get up here? There we go. I reached a milestone today, my 800th stream. Like, you're visiting the 800th stream from me? Which would be news. Or you streamed for the 800th time. It's not just cold brew, it's got milk and tons of chocolate in it. I dilute it with oat milk and it's meant to be poured over ice. No, they stream. Ah, okay. So... we do not have... we do not have additional wool. I'd better get some more wool. Oh, wait, we only had cows over here. That'll do. Anyway, I'm going to see a specialist about an endoscopy to figure out my acid situation and see what I can do about it. Sleeping upright sucks. All the foodstuffs give me heartburn. Oh man, that's not cool. I have dealt with that on more than one occasion, and it is never fun. Although, I won't lie, I would wish it on my worst enemy. Which is the precise reason why Tev has heartburn all the time. Anyways, ah, night. Last year I got to experience a pre-ulcer by enjoying some sweet wine on an empty stomach. Don't recommend, and gosh dang it, that stuff is tasty. Man. I can't wrap my head around that, man. You know what? I think I'm gonna want to take this thing down with me. That is absolutely no bueno. I've never had an ulcer to make... No! No! Shit. Stupid fucking bees trying to get out of the goddamn cage. Get back in there. You moronic little buzzers. Oh, scusate. You know what? That's good enough. For anyone curious, it's similar to heartburn, but the burn is much more aggressive and constant where your stomach is. Kato is not a doctor, Super Pepto to call. Kato is not a doctor, and a doctor told him this, and gave him some Super Pepto to calm it. Super Pepto! Fun. I hate that stuff. My God, do I hate Pepto-Bismol. Like, the flavor has always just been, like, the absolute worst to me. I mean, I won't lie, there are worse things out there, but it's of all the medicine-y tasting things that I've ever had in my life, Pepto-Bismol is definitely, like, way up there at the top. For stuff that I do not find pleasant. You know what? We're just going to use up the rest of the stairs and see how many more I need. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Oh man, I miscounted by 1. I have to take antacid every day or my stomach consumes me. Sounds like we're in the same boat, Tev. I'm going to send you a meme on Discord. Man. The, I got a lot of work to do down here, man. I'm gonna need glow berries too, which I have none of right now. consume Prilosec. I think like the generic version of that is called omeprazole. So, like, I'm on Protonics. I have been for a long time. My gastroenterologist was like, "Oh, you have heartburn? You can probably do something about that." So, and it didn't like I had heartburn all the time, no matter what I ate, no matter how much or how little I ate. Didn't matter how bland the stuff that I ate was. I always had heartburn, and that was the reason why he prescribed Protonics to me. Man, if you're still getting, like, ulcers or something whenever you're taking omeprazole, that is some profound acid, some GERD, you know? That is some profound GERD. So... well, at least it stopped there. Oh yeah, it's not gotten that bad, thankfully, but I did get a heartburn while on it for the first time, so I knew about omeprazole. Oh man. It's not gotten that bad, thankfully, but I did get heartburn. I gotta see a specialist. The pre-ulcer happened before I even knew about omeprazole. Man, yep, that would make sense. Trying to think how exactly to go about using this space here. Ooh. Oh my. Goes down for an eternity there. Where the hell did you come from? Get out of here. I'm busy planning. Anyway, super interesting chat topic I hijacked. Sorry everyone else who doesn't experience this, and I hope you never do. The omeprazole really helped with the weird super pain that felt like a vice was constricting around my rib cage. Man, I love getting old. It's great. Don't we all just love aging? Slowly becoming our parents, you know? I wasn't expecting another chamber down here. They're shooting at me! Ah! Gotcha. Grandpa Strife. Oh, man. All right. Let me finish this bit of my breakfast bread here, and oh, jeez. How the hell did you not die? Oh, scusa. The caves are just so damn big now. Oh, man. There's the exit. helped someone navigate Cosmo Canyon with an old Reddit post. Turns out Rebirth is so faithful, Cosmo Canyon is still ass to navigate sometimes. Weird. Weird modern games don't put a path through a shop anymore, usually. Hello, Doomsday. Begins to speak. Thinks. Stops. Basilisk, do you have something to share with the class? Doomsday, what are you doing? What are you doing with my butt? All right, clock. Alright, you get 5 minutes or so of Grandpa Strife. I don't know how much energy I have to do this today. I'm tired. You whippersnappers always got too much spring in your step, not enough fiber in your diet. UK's comment was easy to reply to. I don't remember anything about Cave's comment. I think you're just trying to make fun of me and my carrots. And I don't appreciate it. No, I do not. Not one bit at all. You heard me, you whippersnapper. Go get a stick and a wheel and have some fun down in the yard. I'm not giving you no pennies today. You can go to the candy store when you learn how to work like I do. Do you hear me? Alright. How was I losing track of what I was getting up to? Where are those stupid bees? Give me one more stupid bee. Where are you? Come out of your hives. I know that you're in there. I'll drag you out and I'll reach in with my own hand and drag you out by the stinger. Get out of those damn beehives. Stupid little stinging bastards. They're not coming out whenever they should. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. It's morning already. Get your butt out of there. There you are. Huh? Oh, at once. Ooh. That's enough for now. Give them a little bit of sweet and then all of a sudden they're harassing you like there's no tomorrow. Alright then. What is it trying to do? Need to
Go downstairs. I bed the bees. Why do they always insist on trying to get themselves stuck up on the wall? A good thing that I went and I closed that up. Broke my back for days on end to make that happen. Alright. I have no additional use for what we have going on down here, so what we're gonna do is just chop the trees out and we're gonna start harvesting lots and lots of wood. I want all of the buildings down here to be made out of... All of the surface buildings need to be made out of stone. And all the underground buildings need to be made out of wood. That's what makes the most sense to me. Gonna be birch roofs with acacia walls. That's the plan. How's with another whippersnapper in chat? Old man yells at bees more than 11. Oh, shut up. How much honey do I have? Not enough. Not enough. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. That's it. Do well enough. Alright, now we just have to chop down the acacia grove again. I forgot that there was a whole bunch of extra bees going on over here. Whippersnappers back in my day. The youth did the work of 20 men. And it'd make old fellas like me actually have to be doing stuff. Too much work to be done around here. Stupid youth. I have a question, Strife. What's that? Fire away. What's your question? Did you need a break from streaming FF7?
Actually, you guys got enough of Grandpa Strife now. You got your allotted time. FF7 was not something that I needed a break from, more than the fact that I didn't want to sit here and basically do the long process of hunting down things across the world on stream. Like, the next time that I actually play FF7, I want to like be in the thick of the story again. Where it's like, okay, we're actually going to push the game forward, and we're not going to do like all of that other game stuff that that is like completionist things. And there's also the component that I have to be careful about playing a game that doesn't respect your time on Monday. And that would by far be the bigger reason why I decided not to stream it today. I was just like, well, you know, I don't think, I think that I don't think there's an entire day's worth of like extra stuff to do in FF7. And then once I do all of that extra stuff, I'll be forced into the story upon which there will be just cutscene after cutscene after cutscene, and I will not have an opportunity to stop when I have to get to work. So was wondering why it was Minecraft today instead. Yeah. Well, I mean, you've got my answer for why, so multifaceted. Woo. William, have you ever had your water turned off for 4 hours so the firefighters could change their access points? No, I've only had my water turned off for like 2 to 3 days because there's a constant issue with the ancient plumbing in the area around here. I'm just waiting for the next time that they will just randomly, without warning, shut the water off and it'll be gone. And we won't have it for like 2 whatever days because they can't get a freaking emergency plumber or something again. So, suffice to say, I've never had my water off for the same reason, but I've dealt with the same type of problem, and then some. Ooh. What did I miss here? There you are. Alright, cool. I have so many acacia saplings. Okay, cool. So okay, so I'm on a 3-block dime here. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Oh no, it's the end music. Skip it. Why do I feel that William would be good at the game Raft? I don't know. Maybe I would be, maybe I wouldn't. Tev has, like, I own the game Raft. I've just never fired it up. Tev has fired it up on several occasions, and she's been, if memory serves, not necessarily approving of the way that it played. All right, that's good enough. Did I ever make a composter in here? No, I did not. Well, I've got logs and whatnot, may as well build the damn thing over here. God, yeah, waking up to no water is super fun. Yeah, and the way you always find out is you go over, you use the toilet, and then you flush, and it just empties and it doesn't refill, and you're like, motherfuck. And you're like half asleep when it happens too. So like you're only like partially aware of what just happened. My parents always taught me to fill a bunch of juice jugs with emergency water for stuff like that. How often do you rotate those things out? Has Tev... Excuse me. Has Tev tried the long dark? I don't think she has. My money's on, like, no. You know what? I need to take my pills, so... There we go. Make certain I'm getting the right dosage. I don't, and the toilet water you would need... and for toilet water, you wouldn't need to rotate them anyway. Yeah, I guess you do have a point. I guess my bigger concern is the fact that I don't know where the hell I would keep just jugs of water sitting around. I'm sure we could rearrange the closet if need be. I'll have to check. Oh, actually, you know what? Chat. I had to rearrange my panty drawer yesterday. No. We moved a hunk of furniture upstairs yesterday. We finally got a chest of drawers upstairs. And it was heavy as all get out. Oh my god, was it heavy. So, on that note, you know what I have been thinking about? It's got me thinking, hey, wait a minute. Isn't there usually a weight limit on your second floor in some capacity? What's the weight limit of the second floor of this building that I'm living in? You know? Well, greetings and welcome. Oh my god, bots already? May as well take out all the gravel. I may not need it right now, but I will eventually. Oh my god, this is a huge fucking vein of gravel. Oh, it's so big and veiny. I love it when they're big and veiny. They roll over my tongue so well. So what you up to in Minecraft today? Well, I swear that it's not running away from Final Fantasy VII, a game that is never ending. No, that's not the case at all. Basilisk, how the fuck did you do that? Twitch added fancy things. Yeah, they did. Twitch is always adding fancy things. I am currently working on the, oh my god, jeez! The freaking emote from Mal. Well, I thought that collecting up Deep Slate was going to be a a thing that wouldn't be too difficult to get done, but turns out I need a lot more of it than I thought. Okay. Tuesday's going to be 60 degrees. Man, that sounds nice. That sounds super freaking nice. Especially in comparison to the temperatures that I'm dealing with here. Oh my god, it got so dark. But yeah, like that moving an enormous chest of drawers upstairs has suddenly made me be like, wait a minute. Do I need to worry? Do I need to be worried about like how much weight I'm putting on the second floor here? That seems like a responsible thing to be mindful of. Oh my god, that's a lot of gold. What the fuck is going on in chat? Good question. I have no answer. I don't think the dresser is quite that heavy, but I agree it's good to be mindful. And that's just it. Like, I'm not worried about the dresser being too heavy. I am suddenly, like, with the talk of, like, water jugs as, like, emergency backup for, like, the toilets or something. All of a sudden, I'm like, wait a minute. Isn't this how you end up in a situation where you incrementally add more weight than the floor is meant to hold on a 2-story building? Don't drive a car onto floor 2 and you're probably fine. I don't know, like, I'm in the position where it's like, hey, I'm a homeowner and the longer I live in this home, the more I'm like, wow, they cheaped out here and they cheaped out there and let's find the places where they didn't cheap out on something. And it starts to make me wonder, is like, wait a minute, what's the load capacity of this place? Now I would assume that code requires them to hit an absolute minimum of standard there, but I don't know what the code is. So for all I know, it could be like, well, I don't know, you could, it has to be able to bear the weight of 2 twigs and a schnozberry. So or having a big-ass fish tank. Oh my god. Jeez. We do have a pantry that can be rearranged downstairs. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. That is what would make the most sense. Putting things downstairs is what makes the most sense. I mean, it's a slab foundation. There's no basement to worry about. And as we all know, basements go underground. Water gets very heavy, very fast. Does it freaking ever? Okay, so but yeah, we moved an enormous chest of drawers upstairs finally yesterday. Went and, you know, like, just did some strenuous physical activity. That like I've been wanting to do streams on Saturdays again, but like until I can get the furniture situation in this house sorted, it's not going to be happening because it's just so much goddamned work to put things together, you know, to like like it's basically like moving heaven and earth, you know, to get things sorted out whenever you have that much furniture, and it's none of it is light furniture. It's all like, oh my god, it's like this is so heavy. So until all of that stuff gets sorted out, like I'm not gonna have the time to do streams on weekends like I want to, you know, extras and whatnot for the evening, and I miss living in a basement. It's so much cooler down there. Oh, you were a basement dweller. I didn't know that. What the fuck are you doing? Ugh, criminy. My inventory's full. I have to leave and dump materials. You know what? I got spare flowers in my inventory. Oh, they all went away at the same... Oh, how wonderful. How nice. I need to drag a freaking chest down here just for the honey and whatnot. Flowers on me. I need to go back. And deposit these ores. to the ya. Okay, so all I've got on me now is the stone and the sticks, etc. So I'll make a chest down in the bee cave, and I will just deposit the flowers there so that I can take care of that whenever I'm ready to take care of it. Oh boy, chicken tendies! Why on earth are we talking about chicken tendies? Why are we excited about chicken tendies, Chad? Alright, you little dumbass. Make Babu. As dumb as all of you are, I need more of you. Oh my god, the freaking moron. Spare flowers can go in there. Now we return to the depths to work on our construction. You gotta put doors or something in, or this will keep happening. Yeah, I know. I basically have to airlock the whole place. But that's not the job that I'm trying to get up to right now. I'm gonna have to deal with it at some point, but for the immediate moment, what I'm most focused on is just trying to build a damn house down here. Alright, so... Oops. Okay, we can move it up by 2 blocks. Okay, and... Why are we building a house in a cave? Because why not? Is really the best way to describe it. I'm making chicken tendies. Oh, okay, okay. Chicken tendies are great, actually. I mean, that's what I had for lunch on Saturday. Why aren't you? Tendies are the best. We got a runner. Don't insult the bees. We are alive because of them. Man. Ah. Go, next up is... Actually, you know what? Ah. I did fix the whole thing up, right? I'm gonna need a lot more birchwood. A lot more birchwood. You should cosplay as Vincent. Should I? Actually, come to think of it, because we moved that enormous chest of drawers upstairs, I had to empty my old dresser and move all of my stuff into the new one, which of course meant going through all of my unmentionables, which I mention very often. And it forced me to, like, first of all, determine what was worth keeping and what needed to be gotten rid of. And then secondarily, it also made me realize I have a lot of, like, costume stuff to dress up with that I had to store it away. Where it's like, okay, well, this has no business being in drawers because I'll never open this drawer specifically to grab this stuff. I have so much stuff for costuming. Oh dear. The night has arrived. You know, I should probably actually take the time to fix up the doors around here so they can be automatic. What is it? 10 bits of redstone. And then I need one for... So I need like 30 redstone or so. I hope that you all had a good weekend and everything. Maybe more relaxing than mine. Maybe more productive than mine was. Mine wasn't too bad. I've had much worse weekends. It's just I would really like to get past this whole, oh, I have another like back-breaking project that I need to like get myself into. The sooner I can get past that, the better, you know? Okay, so... Just a bit of a lonely weekend, but my partner's flying back today, so I'm excited to see them tonight. Oh, wow. Didn't know they went anywhere. Okay, let's go ahead and replant these things. Spent the last 4 days moving and clearing out the old house. I am nothing but pain. Oh my god. My condolences to you, man. Like, we've outgrown the house that we're in here, but that does not necessarily mean that I am looking forward to, like, the prospect of potentially finding a place to move into, you know? Because it's like, yeah, it would be so nice and wonderful to, like, move out of this place and into a bigger place, have more space for just so many different things. But at the same time, right, at the same time, that whole prospect of having to pull your life apart and then put it back together in a new space, oh my god, no thank you. Like, not something that I want to do pretty much ever. Yet, it's something that you have to do whenever you move, right? Not to say that I'm moving anytime soon. There's not enough money to move. But I was not prepared in so many ways. Man. I know what that's like. It sucks. Like, I had so little to move into this house. Like, I didn't even have a bed frame. Or well, you know, it's like, you got your main mattress and then you typically put, like, a foundation or a box spring underneath it. I didn't even have a foundation or a box spring. I had one TV stand, a love seat, a couch, a collapsible table, a mattress, and basically anything that you see in this office is like, oh yeah, I had all of this. Like, very little about my office here has changed. So the vast majority of what I had to move in was just my workspace. So almost everything else, it was like, no, I don't have anything else to move in. It was such a strange sensation. So why did I come over here? Torches. I came over here because I need torches. Love seat or love sack? Listen, if you want to know more about my love sack, then you'll have to get the nudes off of OnlyFans. It's swinging around right between my legs whenever you get to see those. Am I a bad person for, like, leaning into that? Maybe. But I did it anyway. Go. Go ahead and make pressure plates. There we go. Much better. Okay. Much teasing to be had. What even is the latest pick there? Oh, yes. Yes, that was the latest pick. I forgot about that. How to phrase it? I believe that pick is instructional. Okay, we got these. Is my stone cutter not up here? No, it's not. Lucky me, I got a spare. Appropriate for the love sack comments. I mean, you're not wrong. Okie dokie. So, now we can fix this one up as well. Damn bees. You know what? No. No, go back down. You little shit. There. Lasso? I could, but I'm not, because I'm lazy. Okay, so... Oh, I'm losing daylight already? Criminy. happen so rapidly? Well, as much teasing as there is to be had, I don't think that there's as much teasing these days as there has been in the past. Pressure plates. That's what I need. Pressure plates. Cool. Now I have to build an airlock. You know what? Now is probably a decent time for me to take a quick break and get a refill on my coffee, because I've been out for a bit now. Lucky me, I have all of the stone in the world, so... do I have any spare doors here? I have a spare oak door. No, it appears not. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brief moment here. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Sun boils me alive. Did the Trials update come out yet? It came out last month. It came out late last month. Alright, chat, listen. Ugh. Enjoy the music. Oops. I am going to go get myself a refill on coffee. I'll be back in a bit. I'm back. I'm back. Sounds a lot like the music hit a lull as well. We got a maintenance notice about wall cleaning this week, and the neighbor was like, "I'm thinking about taking down my AC for that." And I'm like, "We owe them nothing. We shouldn't boil because they're cleaning during the hottest week so far. It's a broad 3-day bracket too. Screw that noise." God. Man, we need to blow up the sun. I have bad news for you, Doomsday. I don't think it's possible to blow up the sun because the sun is more impressive than a nuclear blast. It's nuclear fission. Or, no, fusion. The sun is literally nuclear fusion, something that we can't achieve on planet Earth. Well, not as human species. We have been unable to sustainably establish fusion. It's a more powerful source of energy than anything we've ever made. I don't think that blowing it up is an option. I don't think we can do it. Not yet, anyway. Okay, so okay, yeah, I came back to get the bricks and everything. So oh, this is the end. No, skip the music. We would idle out in less than a decade. Let's hang out just long enough to be able to hit the hay, yeah? But good news, no more global warming. Oh, we would die out in less than a decade. Yes, yes, we would. There we go. Excuse me. All right, there we go. So we skipped the night again. Let's get back to work. No! No! Fucking shit. You moronic freak. Right, fine. Trapdoors are coming out until you figure out how the fuck not to be a little shit. Hang on, I gotta go. I'm not gonna bother trying to move that guy until I actually finish the airlock, okay? This is such a... He is being such a pain in the ass. I'm gonna have to rearrange the freaking setup for the hives now, because this is this is gonna be too close to the damn door. It's all because of how stupid, fucking dumb the damn bees are. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we'll come over here and we'll rip out a little bit more stone. Cool. No. Okay, so... There's that. Jeez. B-box, B-box, B-box. Why are you chanting for a B-box? What did I ever do to you? Why do you want to treat me this poorly? Hey chat. How does life go for you? How does the day greet you? Alright, I have no earthly idea how this is gonna go, but I need to destroy. I need to remove these nests. I don't know, I could be losing bees in the process of doing this, so. Oh, right, of course, my inventory is full. Only Pain. Hey! Is that a competitor to OnlyFans, except it's a lot more masochistic? Only Pain. Dear. I can't pick up one of the bee boxes. Scusa. Okay, so let's figure out the placement here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. Should never go to a bookstore. Spend too much on a lot of books. Bookstores are like a little bit evil in that regard. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'll go into a bookstore, spend money on books, and then you know what I'll do? The most egregious thing ever. I just won't freaking read the damn books. All right, there we go. Whew. Well, that was an unnecessarily... That was an unnecessary extra amount of work. Okay. Yep, same. I still have On the Way to a Smile, one of the FF7 novels, and I'm like a chapter from finishing it for over a year now. Thing is, you could read about FF7 or play it, and I do like playing it quite a bit more. They published 2 Elder Scrolls novels, okay? 2 Elder Scrolls novels. I bought them both. I have not opened either, and I only remembered that I have them because I had to pull books off of an old shelf and put them on a new shelf. Wait, Final Fantasy is a book series? Final Fantasy has a complimentary reading material, okay? It is reading material that goes with the series. It is not the main focus of the series. Okay, now that that's done, I actually need to take these doors off. Alright, you little stinker. Get down here. Yeah, that's right. I fucking lied to you. Now find your way into a goddamned beehive. You know what? I'm here. May as well fix this up since I'm present. There we go. Oh, I can chop the grove again.
Are you ready to watch me trim the verge once more, chat?
Bet you guys didn't know that you were actually coming along to this stream to watch me mow my lawn. Okay, gotta bounce. Bro says there's some big stuff he wants from storage. I wish you the absolute best and do not get an injury moving big stuff around. Know what I mean? God knows, I almost throw my back out every single time I get up in the morning. Specifically because of the enormity of my schlong. And my pool balls, you know. Also, would pay to see Strife trim his hedge. Joke's on you, Will. I watch for the catharsis, and watching a lawn get mowed without allergens is peak. God. You know, something that has always baffled me since I was young was the fact that there are people who love the smell of fresh cut grass. I can't stand the smell of fresh cut grass. I hate it. Hate the smell of fresh cut grass. Expand this a little bit. I gotta grab more materials and work on this one now. Yeah, I don't like the cut grass smell either. It is the screams in their it is the screams of their agony. I'm allergic to grass, so I can touch it. But you can still walk on it, right? With shoes on, yes. I don't inflate. I don't inflate when I touch it. It just causes my skin to get itchy. That's not pleasant, man. That is not pleasant. That is no bueno. Contact dermatitis. Okay, now that that's done, I can come down here and I can, like, light this place up to some degree. Okie dokie. Oh, man. Another 20 of them or something, I guess. So I need 14 per side. So 16 more stairs. Hopefully that's... I think I got just enough to finish off this roof. That might be enough. Guess we'll find out in a moment here. Okay. Oh my god, I'm out of fucking... These carrots don't last, man. A wash with soap fixes it, so no extreme medical bills needed. That's a good thing. No need for extreme medical bills is always a good thing. One, two, three, four. Okay. Pretty good. It's pretty good, I'd say. All right, that's a basic house. That is not a sophisticated house in any capacity, but it is basic and it is done. Huzzah. I'll think about what goes inside of here at a different point in time, but for now, chat, I've done my job. Now it's time to think about how we're going to move on from this to the next challenge. Doomsday, why are you suggesting such terrible things? Like, did I do something to you to deserve these suggestions? Did I offend you in some way? Why? Why? Not really. Just why not? Ugh. Do you delight in torturing me? Or attempting to torture me in some capacity? Because that's certainly what it's coming off as. Let's torture the Strife. Paladin sounds like someone who kicks sandcastles. See. For fuck's sake. Jesus. Ah. All right, how do we want to modify the terrain a little bit here? I feel like pushing this wall back a little bit. Like taking out 2 or so of these layers here. Let's take this out. I want more distance between that wall of the house and this. I don't want it, like, I want it cramped, but not that cramped. Lava pits. Lava pits everywhere. Yeah, admittedly, like, if I have an accidental lava spill in this place at some point, it's gonna be a disaster. Whoosh. So this is gonna be slums? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. That's not the intention behind it anyway. Alright. I don't really have an interest in digging up this gravel, but I always find myself in a desperate need of gravel, and like I always think about all of these like pits of like these pockets of gravel that I run across, and I'm like, I don't want to freaking bother digging it up right now. So I've learned from experience, it's like, no, it doesn't matter if you don't want the gravel right now. You need to freaking dig it up now, because it guarantees that you will actually have the gravel later when you need it. Where are you? You just hiding out somewhere on me? You motherfucker. Oh, for God's sake. Where are you coming from? Is it over here? This would definitely be where you're coming from. Get the fuck out of here, eight-legged freak. Alright, well, I'm all out of deep slate to fill that in now, so... Let's keep working. On the back wall there, and let's give some thought to how we're going to build this bad boy. Okie dokie. So, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll put that there. Deep slate can also be used for stone tools. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Wait, can it? I know that black stone can be used for stone tools. You know what? I have deep slate. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out if they updated this, because my memory was that you could not, but... Well, 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 you can with cobbled deep slate. I did not realize that that was possible. I remember it not being possible in the snapshots at one point in time, so... Okay, so... 3, 4, 5... 6, 7... Okay, so... Build this one a little bit different. I didn't intend to build the walls out of birch, but I have. And I'm not gonna go back on what I just did, so, that's a thing. Okie dokie. So, we'll go back to doing stairs again. And I'm going to go ahead and pick this up and get it moved. Woohoo! We should also use some oak and spruce houses too. Nope, nope. It's gonna be strictly acacia and birch. That is a component of what I'm getting up to here. I am faced with some limitations at the very least. So. Have you ever used any? Yeah. I've done a lot of work with mud. None of it is gonna be happening here, though. Mud is an interesting building material to work with. Get you? Not really. How do I do this? There we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I have an entire automated process to create mud bricks, actually. I've used so much of them. Got real sick real fast of making mud the hard way in this game. It's for the freaking dogs, man. Whoa, Lying! Welcome! Greetings! I saw that you and Dave were doing Terraria stuff. How did all that work out, by the way? Come on, there we go. There. Okay. We'll go ahead and just slap in. Okay, if this isn't enough, I don't know what is. Oopsie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Woo! Alrighty. Looking good, relatively speaking. You'll enjoy your character's nightmare outfit. Hello, Dusty. How are you doing? Sidon is on your wall. Yes! Yes, Sidon was a gift from a kind viewer. Both a suggestion and a gift from a kind viewer. Along with so many different other things that I have sitting around me. This Nuka-Cola sign right here is also a gift from a viewer. This one, you know, a lot of the decorations. I think the bikini on the wall was a gift from a viewer as well. So, which I should really take a picture in. I took a picture in that rainbow bikini years ago, and it just didn't turn out all that well. I should really go back and like do something smoldering in it. Man, that yeah, I've even got this at this point. An amulet of Mara. Okie dokie. So. Okay, let's clear this up a little bit, yeah? Does it make sense that I consistently ask myself whether or not I'm advertising too much filth on my streams? To a certain degree, I wonder to myself, it's like, should you be doing that? I think it's a healthy attitude to have, in all honesty. You can do whatever you want forever. This is true, but I'd like trying to figure out the healthy balance is the challenge. As long as it's audience appropriate and within terms of service. I mean, how do you, like... The best way to phrase it, I think, is like being nervous about potentially being a creep. Does that statement make sense? I hope that it makes sense. I'm thinking maybe take this out to, like, right here, and then build this land up. Oh, no, I found gold again. I'm just trying to build an undercity here, and instead, what I'm finding is, like... ore. That's not what I'm after. I'm not here for ore, and yet I'm getting it anyway. I definitely get that, but selling your own work and being a creep are very different things. It's your stream. If someone is listening to you advertise, that's entirely their choice. Free ore is good ore. You're not wrong about this, but man, it to a certain degree, it's like, oh man, I'm just trying to get some work done here, man. Must you throw additional resources at me? Most of my hang-ups here are in regards to the fact that I have inventory limits. Oh my god, inventory limits. What the fuck am I talking about? I have an extra fucking shulker box right here. Oh, I'm such a fool. Stash the things, man. Stash! If you're a random guy on the street, it's creepy. If it's your job, it's marketing. Oh, cool. So does that mean that I can show my penis off more? Or... Is this vanilla or modded? This is a purely vanilla game world that I've been working on for over a decade. Is this a dwarven town you're making? I'll say yes. I'll say yes. Only on OnlyFans. Only on the OnlyFans when you make one. Frankly, I don't think that I'll ever end up making an OnlyFans for the express reason that it's like... I think that there's an oversupply of penis pictures on the internet. Also known as PP. Okay, let's there we go. Keep that under control to a certain degree. Oh, how great life would be if advertisers weren't huge prudes. Ah, yes, I do have that command for people to check out the tour of the server. I completely forgot that was a thing I did. Like, the command, that is, not necessarily making the video. I need to figure out what ground level for this needs to be. Let's make what I'm standing on here ground. So, like, this is what I build up now. Underground city. That's essentially what I'm doing. Like ever since they did the massive update for, you know, the way that the world, how large caverns can be. What was it? The Caves and Cliffs update. Ever since they adjusted the world generation so that, you know, caverns can be just so absurdly huge. Something that I've wanted to do is just come down into one of these spaces and build a city in it, you know? Build a city into these one of these underground spaces. So that's what I'm essentially getting up to. And I've already got like an entire freaking story built up in my head about what this place is and what it's supposed to be. So okay, so carve out right here. Like, I'm gonna have a stupid amount of deep slate left over. I'm gonna have to use my use the wood I have to basically turn one of the houses down here into a storage space for deep slate at some point. And at the same time, like I've said, the plan here is that there's going to be a small village on top, and then there's like the vast majority of the housing is going to be down here instead. So you get most of the housing in the underground, and then on the top side, there's a small amount of housing. And it's like, I'm thinking the administrative buildings go on the top, so like all of the construction is like much bigger upstairs. And then finally, you're going to go ahead and get... all of the buildings underground have to be made out of wood. Like that's a restriction that I decided on. I was like, okay, well this is going to be a style of this is going to inform my building style, you know. Everything underground is going to be made out of wood, and all of the buildings above ground are going to be made out of stone. And that's just the way that the place is going to look. But I've got like much larger, different plans for what's going on around here. So, okay, yes. So that's done. We can go ahead and remove this. Found diamonds again. Have you tried the trials yet? No, I have not. Frankly, I don't know when I'll ever get to the trials. It's not necessarily that I'm uninterested in them. It's that most of what I do on this server is not so much like exploring the new content that they put into the game than it is building. This is not so much an adventure game to me as much as it is a chill. I'm gonna sit back, collect a million resources, and build a million structures. That's mostly what it comes down to. And it's not that the trials don't have valuable things for you, it's that I can't think of any particular building blocks that come out of the trials. I might be wrong about that, but you know, getting the heavy core to make the mace and all of that stuff. Interesting, very fascinating, but most of what comes out of the most of the trials, it's like, oh, it's like the chambers are made up of new building materials that you can make on your own if you just dig, you know. So the copper lamps seem cool. Yeah, and the copper lamps are something else that you can just make on your own. Like, we went through Tev's library and we lit it up with we went through Tev's library, took out all of the shroom lights, and replaced it all with copper bulbs. So, now admittedly, those copper bulbs are expensive. They are expensive as can be. So, I've got a lot of work to do with this place. Like, not only is it gonna be a whole lot of work to get this place built up with all of the housing and whatnot, but I don't want to leave it just deep slate down here. I want to take a bunch of normal stone to create some additional, like, variation and everything. Okay. Get this gravel out. I'm also going to need to take all of this tuff out because I'm probably going to use it in the beautification of this place. I have committed a terrible crime. I am here to confess. What have you done, Momo? What have you done? Also, greetings and welcome. My inventory's getting awfully full. Superdad and I figured out one thing we forgot to pack up when we came home was our coffee you made us. It's still sitting safe in the cabinet. Oh no, Momo. Oh, you forgot to pack up the coffee I made for you. Had I known that that would happen, I would have just accepted it back from you. Guess you're gonna have to get somebody to grab it and, like, mail it to you. Man, these tough veins are huge. Well, coffee comes and goes. There's no need to worry about it too much. The very real threat of forgetting shit whenever you're doing a big move is just so real, isn't it? I mean, look at us. We only came by to pick to get some stuff, and what did we do? We forgot some. We seemingly forgot to pack up the screws to put the damn mirror on the back of the chest we took. So. Man, we went through the trouble of, like, moving that thing up the stairs last night. Oh my god, that thing is a freaking beast. It was such a beast to move. I am slowly starting to have a brain again, and we were like, wait a minute. No. Oh boy. Yeah, like we only had the 2 cardboard boxes that we brought, you know? So, like, we only packed up 2 boxes. It was basically mostly books that were in those boxes. So it's really hard to miss any of the hardware, you know, that was necessary for, like, using on the furniture. And there's just nothing. There's nothing. And we've checked inside of, like, drawers and everything, and we just can't find a single thing. That's why you put the screws in a baggie and tape said baggie to the furniture. That's the most reasonable thing to do, but, like, we moved the chest of drawers first, so I think what happened was we hadn't thought everything through. You know, we didn't have, like, boxes put together where it was like, okay, these are the boxes where we're putting things that we're taking, and we immediately started throwing all of the screws into baggies and then throwing those baggies in the boxes. But because the dresser was the first thing we did, we hadn't put we didn't have those boxes, we didn't have anything, we didn't have boxes with stuff in it yet. We got the damn thing into the truck, and we were like, cool, that's out of the way. And we stopped thinking about it. And then, within the next, like, half hour or something, it was like, oh, right, we've got a bunch of screws. We've got books and whatnot that we need to put into boxes. So we're going to go ahead and put all of these books into boxes. And, hey, let's just throw these screws from these other pieces. So, obviously, it's like, do you get what I mean? Do you get what I mean? We had the boxes there, and, like, that's where all the screw baggies were going. Which, whenever you think about it, screw baggies sounds like a really, really lewd statement. And I'm not entirely certain what it's supposed to entail. What exactly is a screw baggie? Wait. Is a screw baggie a condom? Could this actually be a really weird way to refer to a condom? Think about it. I think it could work. I'm onto something here. I'm certain of it. Strife, why? Listen, Kato, I didn't get enough sleep last night, and I will not be held to anything that could ever be a semblance of a high standard. So you can just do one very simple thing, and it's called back off. Well, sorry you didn't get good sleep. I didn't expect to find myself just dredging an entirety of tough out of the ground, frankly. This was not something I expected to be doing. So I have an interesting thing to have a bit of a, not necessarily a rant about, but I've got this I've got this problem that's I can see it's a growing problem because I don't have fresh software, and I'm kind of inclined to not get the newest version of the Adobe products because of the trash that they put you through for it with their subscription system and whatnot. Basically, all of my experience in creating motion graphics, which is really what got me started on YouTube, just an intense desire to do motion graphics. It is all built up inside of Adobe After Effects. Okay? Like, and After Effects, I don't see a program that's really comparable to After Effects in so many different ways. And every single time I try to find something else that can potentially do the type of motion graphics that After Effects does, it's just not as good, you know? And I'm so struggling with this because, like, if I try to make effects in After Effects, they are increasingly difficult to export in a capacity that is good for modern video because of the ancient version of After Effects that I am using. Like, this is such a first world problem, too, you know? You must free yourself from Adobe. Well, that's just the challenge. How exactly are you supposed to free yourself from Adobe whenever you cannot get the same results out of other products available on the market? And that's just it. That's what I'm so, like, having such a big problem with. It's the fact that Adobe's editing software is trash. It is just shit, you know? About the only good piece of, like, in my opinion, I think that Adobe has two pieces of software that are unique and useful, and that is After Effects, which has a lot of competition for it, and you can probably get away with not bothering with Photoshop. But the other thing that they've got that is much less easy to replace is After Effects. I haven't been able to find an effects engine that comes even close to what After Effects is capable of. Alright, loath as I am to do it, I have to leave the cave and, like, empty my inventory. Like, if I want to just do basic editing for a video, perfect, fine. There's Resolve. DaVinci's Resolve is fantastic as a program for that. It's not perfect. It does have its hangups. Most notably being the fact that it doesn't know how to repeat a goddamn missing frame. And it'll just, and it forces you to manually do, like, some technical shizwaz with your editing tools to remove or hide the fact that you've dropped frames in your video files. But man, there's just nothing that even comes close. I'm gonna send you an infographic for some alternatives, Will. It's helpful. I mean, anything is beneficial. Like, I hate the prospect that I'm gonna have to relearn a huge amount of my motion graphics education. Well, education, more like skill set, but like I hate that I basically have to relearn a bunch of what I've already built up in the Adobe software. But like, it's got to happen. And unfortunately, Strife is against education. You heard it all here, folks. Listen, the more educated your workers are, the more troublesome they are. I think relearning is more of a hurdle than finding what you need. I would argue in both directions on that. All right, what do we got here? Photoshop. Okay, free and open source, free of charge, single purchase. On Blender. Okay, I know that Blender does not... Jesus. I know that Blender probably can't do what I need, but I should give it a shot at least. Cavalry. Envy? E-N-V-E? No, I've never heard of Envy before. I'm glad that doing my job upsets you. Feeling accomplished there? We'll keep all of this in my inventory for now. Do I need to sleep? I don't know what time it is. Yeah, I do. Old dogs, new tricks, etc., etc. I mean, to a certain degree, you're right about that. It is wildly difficult because it's like, I know what I need to do. Why can't I just do it? You know? And it's because there's just so much different about a separate piece of software that does the same thing, and it goes about doing it in a completely different way. It's like, I have learned the hard way that DaVinci's Resolve is not an actual, or DaVinci Fusion is not an actual replacement for After Effects. You cannot do the same things in Resolve as you can in After Effects. Fusion, God. Get my words right one of these days. Which is freaking painful and difficult, like trying to figure out how to do some basic stuff inside of a piece of software, only to slowly learn that it's like, oh no, you literally cannot do that in this software. That is a painful thing to experience. What the why are there so many of you? Get out of here. Have to roll with the punches. My buddy sent me that a while ago. It's helpful for finding stuff that doesn't support the Adobe machine. I certainly hope that I can figure some stuff out, because After Effects is what everything is built up around for me. And like, reorganizing my pipeline is painful, to say the least. But I can do that. You know, I can reorganize my pipeline, as unbelievably upsetting and difficult as that will be to me, you know? Because my design pipeline is basically set up around, okay, make the effects first. Do broad basic editing of your videos first. And then, after you do that basic editing, you want to turn around and import that and design your effects around that instead. So the way that like big budget films work is like, okay, well, these are the set pieces that we need effects on. So here's the footage that you have to use, and these are the shots that need effects. So here's the footage. Make the effects shot out of that footage, and then it gets handed over to the editors, and the editors in turn produce, the fancy. And then the editors, in turn, take the effects shot that is done and they put it into the final cut. I do it in the reverse. I put a whole bunch of... I do a whole bunch of basic editing, and then I turn around and say, how can I create effects that will dress this up? I do it in entirely the opposite direction, and because of the Adobe software integration, where it's like, oh yeah, you can just import an edited Premiere file into After Effects, that's really, really useful. That's incredibly helpful. Obviously, if you use separate programs, you're going to have to reverse that pipeline and basically build your effects in a different capacity, which is kind of difficult and a bit naff, if I'm being honest. I don't even know if I'm using that word right. But I build things up the way that I do specifically to cut down on the amount of rendering that I have to do. Okay, so... Man, that was a lot of work. Got a bunch of basic deep slate here. Let's get some more of this stuff now. I'm gonna have to import a bunch of materials in order to finish the construction of this place. Like, at the very least, I have intentions of using a whole lot of copper on this build. So, how many of these do I need? 3, 6, 12. I need 12 saplings at least to do this job. To replant the grove, as it were. Oh, come on, really? Okay, crafting of the mines continue. Right after I finish planting all of the saplings. Hello from YouTube and work. Well, greetings, Cortex. How are you doing down there in the YouTubes? Almost nobody ever watches me there. May as well put this to work. Gotta breed the bees again, I guess. Getting honey out of all of this. Not as much honey as I want. Okay, so it was this hole back here that I was working on. Here we go. YouTube seems a little less laggy to watch the stream on than Twitch, especially since work doesn't have Wi-Fi employees can access. Well, I hope that I'm not blasting through all of your data, you know. Oh, for God's sake, really? Well... Creed officer? Creed officer, I see you redeeming squats down there. I haven't seen you in chat in an age and a half. How you doing? Good to know you're still alive and kicking. Whew. Yeah, stay away from me. Oh, I already reached the data limit last week, so not much to worry about. Not entirely certain if that's a good or a bad thing to say there. Oh, for God's sake, you little fucking freak. Oh, I'm full up already? Ay, ay, ay. Bored and no power. Oh, that is not cool. That is no bueno. I hope that your power turns back on soon. Alright, I've done enough of this. Let's backtrack. Man, I had too many torches on me for a while, and now... Now there's not enough torches on me. Just blasted through all of them. Alright, that's enough of that. I got all 4 routes taken care of. Pretty sure this is... Yeah, here we go. We also had no power this morning. Don't worry, working on it as soon as I know the hurricanes are finished. Good luck. America is slowly starting to sound a lot like my country. There is a non-zero possibility that that is going to happen to us at some point. We will see whether or not it comes to pass, though. The whole, like, you know, load shedding and shit. Indeed. Also, got back into Minecraft again and found a mushroom island. I don't know if it's just me, but I have had not one monster spawn on that island. Oh, that's because, mushroom islands, the mycelium that they're made out of, it specifically is, monsters won't spawn on it. And I think specifically it's the actual biome. Monsters cannot spawn in that biome, I believe. It's either that or it's the mycelium that the island is made out of. Mushroom islands specifically deny mob spawns. It's not the mycelium. Oh, there you go. There you go. I couldn't remember if it was the block or if it was the biome, so... I swear I'm going to fucking kill this bat. Really, I had never found one before, so I never knew. Well, I mean, you know now, so that's pretty good. And knowing is half the battle. I mean, I don't have anywhere near enough deep slate to fill this in. I thought I was pulling up a lot of deep slate in the process of working on this place. Turns out it's nothing compared to the tuff that I was that I pulled up out of, like, what is it? I think I actually found 2 tuff veins. That is not what I'm gonna do. Lurk? How dare you? How dare you lurk in my chat? I never gave you permission to lurk. God, I keep doing that. So what, pray tell, is this build? Basically just an underground build. Like, there's point and purpose for it, but none of the point and purpose is really all that important for the process of, like, the building. And I'm mostly doing this because I didn't want to run in circles in FF7 doing a bunch of small side quests only to run out of things to do and, like, have to worry about whether or not the cinematics would close up in time for me to get to work in time. So it doesn't really matter whenever I get the orientation of the stones wrong, but it does bother me. Meaning no spoilers? That's more or less it. Like, you'll hopefully I'll be able to get the work done that I need done on this set. In time to do recording and whatnot that's needed, but for the most part, you know, I'm just doing this for the fun of it, you know? Which is a really important thing about this server. This is not supposed to be like a production server where it's like, yeah, I've got this story written, so we need to build these things, and no. Like, my goal is to be like, okay, well, what can I do on the server that makes sense based on what's already been built, you know? And I've run out of deep slate to fill this hole in. Well, at least I've gotten it mostly filled in. Won't be too much more and I'll be able to finish patching it. Wow, someone needs a nap. Okay, so... My word. Well, unfortunately, I think that this is where things are going to have to stop for the moment. Figured this out. I need to come down here and work with this lower section next. Like, this is just going to get blocked off here. I don't need access to any of this down here. So... a lot of what I'm doing is just trying to figure out how to adjust the cave to make more housing fit in here. Whew. And like I want to try to figure out how to work with the water flow that's present here because I really like the water flow. God, there's a lot of stuff that I have to freaking collect up though. Also, it is basically time for me to stop. Like, time has absolutely flown by today. It's flown by like me with my underpants in the bedroom. Like, no lie, whenever I had to do things with my my chest of drawers and like emptying one chest of drawers to fill another set, I was like, wow, I have way too much stuff. I need to reduce how much stuff I have. Come on, where are the bees at? Where are my bees at? Need more than one. Here we go. There we go. I knew that they could read. Well, I guess I'm, I guess I'm done down here. Whether I like it or not, I guess I'm done down here. Get out of the cave. We'll go ahead and, put some stuff away, etc. I have a lot of materials, too. Oh, damn it. I did not mean to bring these flowers up with me. Let's see, what do I have left to figure out? In regards to my furniture situation, I still have to get the bed frame together. That's like the next really big thing. Oh my god, they all came out! Well, take the opportunity. Make a bunch more little buzzy bees. I gotta figure out the bed frame for for the living room. I've got an entry table that I need to put in place and then get rid. I have to figure out what to do with the old entry table that we've got, which is it's been okay, but it's not like a super amazing one. And then the last big challenge is figuring out what to do with the dining table, because we have a dining table already, and we got a new dining table, quote-unquote new, mildly used. And it's gonna need some, like... We have a dining table that is a set with the chairs, so... Huzzah. Okay. Okay, chat. I think that this is where I stop for the day. Saved the game. Close that out. The eldest says bye. Well, goodbye to the eldest as well. Fade that out. There we go. Good luck with all of that. Yeah, it's like... Oh, what is it? Oh, the other thing is I have this old chest of drawers I have to donate. Oh. I have to go and borrow a... I have to go and borrow a freaking... Oh, jeez. I have to borrow a pickup truck to get that out of my house. So, man, my arms are freaking sore from getting that thing upstairs. All right, chat. You've been a wonderful and a lovely audience. Thank you so much for coming along for the ride. I hope that you enjoyed the fun, chill times here in Minecraft, which was my intention. I needed a not high-flying and exciting stream today. That was basically my goal, and Minecraft has definitely served that purpose. So, you guys have been great. You've been wonderful. Thank you so much for coming along for the ride, you know. And I will be back at noon on Saturday to return to Final Fantasy VII, because that's going to be my, like, wind-down game at the end of the night for this week. I'm going to be coming home. I'm going to be playing that and, like, getting a bunch of the extra stuff sorted out and out of the way for my fun times. You know, just stuff that I really jive with, you know, going around the world and hunting down all the little things and the nooks and the crannies and doing the exploring, as it were. Thanks for the stream, Strife. Hope the rest of your day goes well. Thank you very much, Kato. To those of you who are interested, I will be having more stuff going up on YouTube soon. I am hard at work on that. And a certain amount of the stuff that's going to go up on YouTube is going to have behind-the-scenes material that's going to go on to my Patreon soon. We will see whether or not I get around to that at some point. I really need to get to, like, putting things on Patreon that are, like, extra behind-the-scenes, entertainment-driven material. But anyways, chat, thank you so much for all of the support and watching and all that stuff. Let's go ahead and get these squats out of the way, which it appears that you guys have given me a whopping 15 squats today. And no, I won't do any more. Once I say that number, all bets are off. You guys don't get to make me do additional squats once I tell you how many squats there are at the end of the stream. There are 15 squats right now. And you can't redeem... If you redeem more, I'm not doing them. Let's go ahead and get this done, shall we? Move this camera a little bit. Here we go, chat. Oh my word. So exhausting. Extra happy. Good, I like wasting these anyway. How dare you? How dare you waste perfectly good channel points? All right, chat. You have been wonderful and you've been lovely. I will catch you on Saturday. Until then, take care of yourselves. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I will see you all next time. Stay cool, too. Summer.